Good afternoon, welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Here we have a CX-30. This is the SE-L model vehicle with the SKYACTIV-G 122 PS engine with manual transmission. Now, I'll just walk you around the car. It came in part exchange earlier on today, late this morning. We didn't sell it new. It was originally supplied by Mazda, who subsequently closed a couple of years ago. So we've inherited their customers, and one of the benefits from that is they tend to renew their vehicles after sort of 2.5-3 years with us. So we really appreciate those customers coming on board. So it's an inherited Masters customer, so you'll notice on the number plates it will say Masters. Obviously they'll be changed, and they were actually in for a service in July. That's when we started speaking about the possibility of a new vehicle. They placed an order, and they picked it up this morning. Now, this vehicle has done around 13,000 miles. Okay, I'll get the exact mileage when we get in the vehicle. In fact, we've got two of these and they're virtually the same. Hold on, I don't want to mislead you. Same colour, same spec. One's manual, one's auto. Let me just check. Yes, 13,563 miles. Yeah, got it right round the right way. It's in lovely condition, polymetal grey. These wheels are fine this side. There's a couple of grazes on the other side, but we'll do that. I just like to be transparent because you'll seldom get a car in part exchange that doesn't need the wheels doing. Now, this is the SE-L, which is the entry level. Okay, but with Mazda, there is no basic spec. They're really well spec'd, and then you'll get things like, you know, leather seats, Bose stereo, reverse camera, etc. But even the entry level will have reversing sensors, electric windows, mirrors, sat nav, and more importantly, safety features. And being a family car, well, I think everyone wants to be safe, but particularly if you have a family, you want them to be safe. This has tons, and I'm going to show you that when we get in the vehicle. Now, you've got a good sized boot, so family friendly. Okay, place to store things under there. You can get a spare wheel if you really need one. Most people wouldn't even attempt to change one these days, but you can get one if you want. So SKYACTIV-G, SKYACTIV, basically Mazda's sort of slogan for their efficient engines, gearboxes, drivetrain, etc. You've got ISOFIX anchorages on the two outer rear seats, lovely cloth interior. Alloy wheels, folding wing mirrors, height adjustable seats. You can turn your parking sensors off here. This switches off your safety devices. I'll come back to that in a minute. Traction control and a very intelligent engine start stop system, which makes the older cars engine start stops primitive, because this is like seamless. Right, now, what did I do with the key? Got two keys with the car. Foot on the clutch. I'm going to leave the engine running because it's a little bit warm. Now, you've got a really effective air conditioning system, but it's not climate control. I could live with that. To be honest, I find with climate control, I fiddle around with it myself. High, low, so I never use the climate control function, so this would be perfect for me. Now, this is the facelifted car, right? And I know this sounds a bit silly, but with the facelifted car, they took away the CD player, so you've got a USB there. So this was probably one of our first cars that had the CD player delete. There's a USB in there. That's for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. I suppose with streaming services, people aren't using CDs anymore. I personally never had any CDs anyway, because I used to just lose them. The only CDs I ever had were ones that I kind of found, and it was pretty boring really. Now I'll stream things from my phone, normally YouTube documentaries I've fallen asleep watching the night before, so I can listen to them on the way to work. You've got a 6-speed gearbox, really nice feel, really nice feel. Funny enough, we've got a customer, she's coming out of an automatic car into a manual one of these, because she said, I love a manual and I really love the CX-30 manual because it is so easy to change gear. Electric handbrake. You've got this human interface. Now remember those safety features I was talking about? Probably best I go through it here. Safety settings. Now this was, I think, the safest car on the road when it came out. Probably is one of the safest still, according to NCAP. Driver assistance system, so radar cruise control, so adaptive cruise control. Traffic sign speed limit sync, audible cruise confirmation, speed limit sign alert, speed limit sign threshold. It's a bit of a naughty one, isn't it? Threshold. Driver attention alerts, it'll tell you if it thinks you're fatigued or not. Safety alerts, rear cross traffic alerts if you're coming out of a parking space, i.e. in the supermarket. It'll let you know if someone's crossing your path, particularly good coming out of your driveway in reverse. Lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring, so little lights light up in the wing mirrors should somebody under or overtake you. Active safety, distance and speed alert, lane keep assist. I mean, look at that. The amount of safety features on this car is unreal. Smart brake support. Yeah. Speed alert, pedal misuse alert, if you're hitting the pedal and the clutch at the same time. Not really sure what that is. I don't have that problem. Perhaps my feet aren't big enough. You got rake and reach adjustment on the steering wheel, auto lights, the LED there, absolutely amazing. Auto wipers, high beam control. So look at this on the entry level. Now the other thing that was interesting, look at that, 41.7 mpg. Obviously a low mileage car, and it's achieving almost 42 mpg, and this is petrol 2 litre. Yeah, so it's very efficient. If you want to go and get a little 3-cylinder car that you have to thrash to get yourself sort of hurtling along, you're not going to get that. You're really not. And a lot of manufacturers have gone down the small engine route. You've got a heads-up display, look at that, so on the entry level. People used to call it, was it the basic spec? There's no such thing as basic spec with Mazda. I suppose entry level is a little bit more gracious. It's got a built-in sat nav, but you can use your phone and use the apps on your phone when you hook up to the Apple CarPlay. Yeah, smartphone connectivity. So it's got all the stuff, all the things you really need, I think. So this will be probably one of the best value for money CX-30s we have on offer at the moment. So I always like to go through service history. So there you go, look, Mazda Masters, Elmer's End, PDI'd the car in July 2020, serviced it July 2021 at 2480, then August 2022 at 7877, and then we serviced it July 2023 at 12585. So full Mazda service history. Okay. Registered on the 14th of July 2020. Okay. Adaptive cruise, as mentioned earlier, so you don't have to keep adjusting that. Oh, and I know a lot of people are a bit conscious at the moment about the environment, and you know, I want a mild hybrid or a hybrid. There's different types of hybrids: plug-in hybrids, mild hybrid, self-charging hybrid. This is a mild hybrid car, so I can see that. So there is a secondary battery on the car that's charged when you're braking, slowing down. Okay, then that will run things like your heater, wipers, lights, etc. Less strain on the engine, therefore using less fuel, and better for the environment. There's also cylinder deactivation, so it'll actually go down to 2 cylinders. Don't worry, you won't even notice it when you're sort of cruising along. So really well spec car. Now this car is just out of manufacturer's warranty, but it was just been serviced with us. We will therefore do a 101 point check, make sure everything's tickety boo. We don't want, you know, a nail could have got in the tyre or something. I'll refurbish those 2 wheels. There's a couple of little bits I need to polish on the vehicle, ready for the next keeper. Then you'll also have a year's warranty. Yes, a year's comprehensive Mazda warranty. Not one of these ones that are only going to upset everyone. It's got no silly claim limits. It's got roadside assistance included, home start, European cover, and MOT insurance. Okay, MOT obviously was just done in July. So if you require any further information on this vehicle, finance options, part exchange, any more specific photos, videos, anything like that, please don't hesitate to ask, and do inquire any time of day. We do get alerted via these things called smartphones. We'll get alerted and we can contact you back. And, you know, if you want to pick up the phone and leave a voicemail, we're happy to call you back as well. And we get alerted of the missed calls and the messages. Please do check out our reviews, give you an idea of what sort of people we are to do business with, in case you've not dealt with us before. If there's anything we can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask. Now, just want to mention, part exchange, we've got the best part exchange facility, because we really want your part exchange, regardless of what you have, what make, model, condition and age. We want your part exchange, okay? We've had a lot of people coming out of diesel cars that aren't Euro 6 compliant. We are in the ULEZ zone. We want them as well. You know, don't think your cars aren't wanted. We want your car. But please do punch your reg number in and do all those things you're heavily encouraged to do, and get in touch with us. I say we want your car, and you'll get the best deal with a part exchange. So I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. I'm going to go and do another one now with an automatic. So if you're looking for an auto, stay tuned, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye bye.